And keep that going for Wilbo, everybody.
Yay.
Keep the slow clap that leads into the big clap. There.
Might stay erect. It might stay up. Will it stay up?
Well, thank you, fine
Very
man.
mean of me, Dave.
Hey, this microphone is rather warm. Thank you for warming up my microphone. My name is Wilbo, and I'm a tourist. So the other day, I took a glorious journey to Queens, New York on the Jamaica Street Bus. Yes, I do these daring things because no one else will. And I came to Van Wyck Avenue, which is the corner of Jamaica and Van Wyck, and that's where Donald Trump was born. Yep, at the hospital in Jamaica at the corner of Van Wyck and Jamaica Boulevard. And I thought, oh my God, this is going to be like the first stop on the Donald Trump Trail. You know it's going to happen. Some Boy Scouts are going to have to hump on the Donald Trump Trail because, there's an Abe Lincoln Trail, right? There's a George Washington Trail. So there's going to be a Donald Trump Trail. They tore down my hospital where I was born, and I'm just thinking, it's like, the wrecking ball could hit that place and there'd be some liberals really happy about it. Now, the funny thing about it is, because I'm a white guy, I can pretend to be a Donald Trump supporter and people believe me. So one night I'm in Mechanicville, New York, that's on the Hudson River, just to give you a geography lesson. And I'm in a bar and there's a bunch of Donald Trump supporters and I decide to, break out some jokes. So they say, well, what do you think about the Democratic candidates? And I say, Elizabeth Warren? Well, she's a liberal whorin. A liberal whorin? She's kind of boring. And they applauded and they bought me a drink. And then they said, well, what do you think about Pete? Oh, yeah, Pete, he gets elected. The whole military is going to be packing meat. Thank you, my first laugh of the night. Very generous of you, sir. All right, and also we lost Emma, so now basically I'm talking to a sausage fest, speaking about packing meat. Okay, and then there's Joe Biden. What do you think about Joe Biden? Well, what's he hiding? Joe Biden. He's been biding his time and now he gets to be president? I don't think so. And they bought me dinner and then they took me to the, gentleman's club and they even paid for a few dances. Every now and then, I just pretend to be a Donald Trump supporter because, well, I can. So, hey, let's continue our little journey into Queens, all right? I go to the Starbucks there at Jamaica Center, and, I start noticing, and you notice this in New York City, that there are withdrawals. Okay, first, it's a big area, but there's no tables. So they don't want you to sit down and do your work. Basically it's because I think maybe those black people, those wonderful black people that start writing manifestos, that's not going to happen in the Starbucks in Queens. All right, and then you notice there's no plugs, so, your laptop isn't going to be, working very long. And then you notice, hey, there's no restrooms. Okay, they're going to give you something to drink, but, if you got to pee, oh, God, they don't want to know you. And it's like that all throughout Jamaica Center. You go to the McDonald's and basically you have to buy something before they give you the code to the door. And I think, oh my God, this is probably where Urinetown was developed. The musical. Feel free to pee, and, you can't because every door is locked. Then I went to the Taco Bell, all right, and I ordered, some burritos, and I started eating them, and I realized, oh my God, I am living out a Ramones song. Here we are in Queens, eating refried beans. You guys don't know that, do you? You don't know your Ramones? You call yourself comics and you don't know the Ramones? Thank you, sir, for my second laugh. Guys, it's not going to hurt you to laugh. Basically, there's anatomy lesson, all right? The orgasm on a CAT scan has this little pattern, lights up the brain in a certain way. Laughter lights up the brain in the same way. Basically, guys, if you laugh, it's foreplay. Yes. Distinguished Comics, you didn't like that one. I'm almost glad you're lighting me up, folks. I mean, Emma left. She just bailed for the door. Guys, it's like we're in a porno theater or something like that, and I'm not going to strip for you. Okay, so that was my trip to Queens. Let's tell about, a few light jokes. Okay, Wilbo rhymes with dildo. Do you guys ever feel like you get used like a dildo? I do. My God, what's the difference between Wilbo and a dildo? Thank you for coming back, Emma, because it was a sausage fest down here without you. But anyways, what's the difference between a Wilbo and a dildo? You don't have to hold the Wilbo. Yeah, it's cool. All right, folks. I'm so glad to have bombed down here. Step away from the bombing joke, folks. And have a good night.
Wilbo, everybody! Thanks. He's shaking my head. It's a second time.
My favorite part of your set was going, Emma, thank you so much for coming back down. So dildos. That was great. That was fun. Your final comic of the evening, Arlo Leonardo, everybody.